Hello everyone, hopefully you're having a great day today. Merciless Vaughn here, back with another Dokkan battle video, and in this one I'm going to be showcasing the Super EZA for the AGL Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku. Hopefully you enjoy. If you do, leave a like. If you're new to the channel or you have been here for a while, please consider subscribing and help me get to 500 subscribers. I'm very close. Now with all that said, let us go ahead and get started. So, as you can see on this Kaioken Goku here, the super attack effects really don't change anything, but he greatly raises attack and causes immense damage to the enemy, and he's also losing 5% HP. So, if you're running him on the new Kaioken Goku team and this Kaioken Goku team, and you have them on the same turn, you're going to be losing 10% HP every time they super. Well, it's 5%, but you know. But you get what I mean. You're going to be losing a lot of HP if you're using these two on the same team. But anyways, yeah, his passive skill is the Divine Technique. Basic effects: Ki +2, attack and defense 259%, high chance of performing a critical hit. As a third attacker in a turn, damage reduction rate to 40%, launches an additional super attack. When attacking, attack 159%, attack and chance of performing a critical hit 20% when HP is 77% or less. Attack and chance of performing a critical hit 30% when HP is 59% or less. When receiving an attack, defense 159%, defense and damage reduction rate 20% when HP is 77% or less. Defense and damage reduction rate 30% when HP is 59% or less. Starting from the 7th turn from the start of battle, attack 159% and performs a critical hit once only. When there is a super class enemy, all allies attack and defense 40%, and when there is an extreme class enemy, all allies attack and defense 40% for 2 turns. So, not only is he a support unit, he actually does get some buffs when you are at lower HP, which honestly makes sense. I don't know why the Kaioken Goku doesn't have, well, the Dokkan Fest Kaioken Goku, I don't know why he doesn't have these kind of skills, because since we're sacrificing HP and not really getting anything much out of it, it would be good if he got some like stats like this Goku's doing. But overall, yeah, pretty solid unit, a floating support unit. I mean, that's great. Mine is only 55%. I tried to level up his links as much as possible before this unit got his super EZA. No, he was just one of those random units I was link leveling because kind of figured he was going to get one eventually, but I didn't really get them to 10, so this is as far as I got his links. So this will be a 55% showcase. Somewhat, I guess you could say the links are kind of low level, and they're in between. But anyway, there's that. I'm going to be showcasing him on Tech Vegito's team. Universe Survival Saga team sucks. I'm not running him on there. So the best team to use him on would be this team with the LR Gods here as well. He's going to be sharing 5 out of 7 links with the LR God, so I just thought I'd go ahead and bring them here. Let's do this. I don't think I have intros on. Okay, no, animations aren't on. We can turn those on. Actually, not bad rotations. I do want him next up to the LR God, so I will actually float him off here. Yeah, this is a Super EZA that had 7 links. The previous Super EZAs that we gotten early on only had like 6 links, so it's good that this one has 7 out of 7 links. So Beast Gohan here, he's not going to get hit first before he gets a chance to attack. So I'll pick that up. And then I'll pick this up. Yeah, he does share 7 out of 7 links with the Tech Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku. Yeah, if you're losing 5% HP every time you super attack is not really good. And if you are using them up next to each other, you're going to be losing a bunch of HP depending on how many times they super within that turn. But with the Super EZA Kaioken Goku, you're actually benefiting from losing HP because he does get stronger the lower amount of HP he has. The Tech Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku just doesn't have that. And they're obviously meant to be ran with each other because they share all of their links. All 7 of them. So here's the first attack at 11. We're losing 5% HP. This one's at 12.2. So now, since we are fighting an extreme class enemy, we do have 40% attack and defense for 2 turns. So that is up right now, which is good. Let's see here. I think I'll do that. And put them in slot 1. I'll probably maybe crush the Potara with like one of the Vegetos. I don't want to I don't want Tech Vegetos to just steal this show like he always will with his counters, so I might just do that. I rarely trust a Potara, mostly because I rarely use Tech Vegeto, but anyways, yeah. So the lower HP we have, the stronger he gets, obviously. In slot 3, he does get 40% damage reduction, so he's honestly meant to be a floating support unit. But since this is his showcase, I'm not really going to be putting him in slot 3, so we're going to be losing some damage reduction. But honestly, not bad. If we're below 59% HP and he's in slot 3, he can get, well, 59% HP or less. We'll have 90% damage reduction, which is honestly pretty good. That is pretty good. Also going to be supporting too. Yeah, it's not bad. And we'll basically have a 100% chance to crit too. But it's kind of dangerous playing around like with that low HP, just because if you're around that low HP, you'll just pretty much die. So I guess running both of the Kaioken Gokus together will actually be somewhat beneficial to get the Super EZA buffs, but you know, you don't really want to play around with that low HP. So I guess running the AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku here is kind of counterproductive, because if we get to 44% HP, he will heal us and we'll lose the Super EZA Kaioken's Goku's buff. We got Gotenks here now. Flip him off. Put Beast right there. And it doesn't matter what we get, we're gonna go into a new phase. Now the problem is we just really don't have a slot 1 unit. I don't know who to put in slot 1 for the next rotation. I mean, the LR Gods can go in slot 1, but I would like to stack with them first. Beast is getting super, this isn't going to do anything. Beast will eventually become a floater once his intro runs out, because Beast can get killed now. Even when his active skill, he can take quite a bit of damage. Alright, so now we have them up next to each other. That's only 4 out of 5 here. Or 4 out of 7 links. Warrior Gods prepare for battle. Oh, we'll get Kamehameha once we get their super attack. And do they get godly? What's godly power? Oh no, he doesn't get that. Okay, so once we get their super attack, they'll be able to what you call it? What am I trying to say? Yeah, Now we have Kamehameha up. Once we get his super attack, we'll have that up. So that's what I was trying to say. There we go. Now it's 5 out of 7 links up. And obviously, if these links levels were at level 10, he will be performing a lot better. And if you have dupes, he will perform a lot better. Hopefully he doesn't just outright super. Okay, good. He usually supers right away, but the past few times I've done this, he hasn't been doing that, so I guess I've been getting kind of lucky. They'll be able to tank the super after they attack. And so now we'll actually have his 2-turn support up pretty often now. Since we're keeping him on rotation, it lasts for 2 turns. So by the time we come back here, we'll just have it up again. And when you face a super class enemy, you're only going to have that support up for 1 turn. And on turn 7, he's going to get an extra 159% attack and guaranteed crit. So here it is at 14.1. Ooh, yeah, he took some damage there. Losing that damage reduction for not being a slot 3 hurt. And we're not at 44% HP, so Super Saiyan 4 Goku won't heal us. So we might be able to come back to this turn with probably all of his stats up, actually, that he gets for being at low HP. So we can see him with that. I'll go ahead and activate this. Beast still has his intro, but this will be the last turn for it. Alright, we can go ahead and float Super Saiyan 4 Goku off, and I'll transform or tag into Vegeta here and get some defensive stacks up. Just because I don't want to get the same type of orbs to heal, so I won't get any. I would like to get his 18 key support off too. I think we'll probably end up killing here anyway. If we don't, that's fine too. Try to get at least 1 more stack with the LR Gods before we go into the next phase. We do have gold tanks on the next turn. Yeah, just go ahead and get some defensive stacks. He shouldn't kill. Well, AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku might kill. Well, no, I didn't get him the 24 keys, so he shouldn't. But he just might. Yeah, Beast only did 1, that's fine. He's at 30. Yep, he ended up killing anyway. Alright. How many supers have they done? They've done 9. That's pretty good. I think we can go ahead and just transform with them now.
This is Super Saiyajin God を超えたパワーだ! かかってこい、遊んでやる。
No reason to use that yet. Yep, so now they have 6 out of 7 links. I guess where are they sharing with Gotenks? Over in the Flash? Yeah, so they're sharing... Yeah, so Gotenks has over in the Flash. So right now we have 6 out of 7 links. We are below 59% HP, so he should well, he only has 50% damage reduction right now. If we put him in slot 3, he'll have the 90% damage reduction. And he'll launch an additional super attack, but I don't want to put him there. I just kind of want to keep this rotation just for showcase purposes, really. I don't want to get same type orbs to heal either. We can get 4 rainbow key spheres and 6 key right there. We can get, well, it doesn't matter what we get with him, really. How does it? So we can just grab that for Gotenks. Now, with all of these this defensive buff, does he still get absolutely washed here? Curious to see. If he does, we'll just come back here and just go for the win. Now, this showcase is weird, and I say that because, I mean, he's only 55%, his link levels are like level 4 to 6. So I was trying to get them to level 10 as fast as I could, but these are the link levels that I got to before this showcase, and I didn't want to really just hold it off any longer. Oh, an additional super, that's not good. Or an additional normal. Alright, he's at 19.3. I've never seen them slot 2 super. When have they ever slot 2 supered? Alright, so here we are back in the final phase here. This time we're below 59% HP again, so this time I'm going to try to put them in slot 2 again and hope they don't super again like they did last time. They did about the same amount of supers. I want to make sure. Animations are off here. Go ahead and transform. We need at least 7 key for their additional super, right? Yeah, 7. That's 8 key, 4 rainbow key spheres, we can pick that up. I just want to see if he's able to tank normals. Yeah. Gotenks has over in the Flash, so he's not hero this time, so it's just a 5 out of 7 links. And then we can give the Goku that. Alright, so they're not super in slot 2 again, that's good. Now if he can't tank the normals, then I'll probably just come back in and just go for the win. We pretty much saw that he obviously couldn't tank the super. Now in slot 3, I'm pretty sure he would have tanked it a lot better because he gets an extra 40% damage reduction. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and just give us a whole bunch of supers. They're going to deal a lot of damage. Yeah, strangely enough, I still didn't transform into Super Saiyan 4 Goku, so we'll probably lose a bit of HP from the Goku, you know, just supering. Then, actually no, even if we did, I don't think that'd still be enough to... Alright, so now he's at 23.5. So he can't take normals either. Okay. Alright, we'll come back in and just go for the win. Alright, so I'm bringing it back at kind of a weird spot here. We're below 59% HP. I just want to see if he's able to tank the normals now. And we actually got another super. So we got 3. Okay, yeah. So we can tank the normals here in slot 3. Yeah, okay. So if you're curious as to why our HP is that low, it's because that freaking Beast Gohan took damage from the super. They supered in slot 2 again. I have no idea why they keep doing that. We have quite a bit of stacks with them this time, so we can just go ahead and transform all of these guys. I don't want to activate that fish just yet. Gold tank, she should be okay. Yeah, this has been an interesting showcase. So yeah, he's just mainly a slot 3 floating support unit. That's really all he is. But as you saw, he did tank the normals. But our HP is a little bit too low though as of right now. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen them super in slot 2 this much before. It's weird. They've never done that. But anyways, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and go for the win here now. I mean, we've pretty much seen what he can do inside of slot 3 and outside of slot 3. And he's mainly supposed to be in slot 3. That's where he belongs. And so we'll just keep him there. No reason to not to. So these guys will go ahead and do their supers. I stacked up a lot of defense with the Tech Vegito, so now we'll just stack some attack. Then once I think we're ready, we'll just go ahead and try to go for the kill. Yep, they're giving us their barrage of supers, which is good. And the next time that AGL Super EZA, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku comes back, I want to check something. Because we did 3 supers, and I have no dupes in him. So I'm thinking like, do AGL units have like get that just base 5 additional in the hidden potential? Because if so, then that was a 10% chance to get the additional super, and we actually got it. We'll go ahead and go Super Saiyan 4 next turn, then we'll get a heal. Then we should be good. And I guess the good thing about the Super EZA Blue Kaioken Goku is that his buffs, if you get below 59% HP, like I guess if you're like within the turn and you get that low hit, he'll get those buffs. It's not like when you go into the turn you have to be below 59% HP. So I do like that. We'll go ahead and just pop this beast active skill too. I'll see why not. He's pretty much a floating unit now. Yeah, these guys have done no super attacks yet. He's only done 3. We'll grab that. We don't have to worry too much about key here because the beast will just give us 3 key when it gets hit. Just set up some key for the next turn. Wonder how much damage he'll... Well, no, they're not supering because we did the giant ape, so... Alright, let's see. I might tag into like the... Tag into the Vegeta, and then just put him in slot 1, and then just put the LR God slot 2, then the Kaioken Goku in slot 3, just to make sure we have all our links up, and just to see how much damage he'll output. Let me see where we at. Oh, we healed up quite a bit. Never mind. So we won't have his buffs next turn. So then should I just go ahead and go Tech Vegito then? Probably should do that. Love failing those 70%. And a hidden potential normal. Lovely. How close are we to the Dokkan at? We are pretty close to it. 27.3. Hidden potential, normal. Alright, let's see what we got here. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and do this. That way he should be okay in slot 1. We need 7 key. There we go. 3 rainbow key spheres. Oh, the Dokkan attack. He's getting that, that's fine, I guess. He's done a lot of supers. He'll be okay. No, there's a super. You can dodge this too. You dodged the last one. Oh, he didn't dodge it. Double digits, yeah. They're still not buffed though. They don't have their 40% attack and defensive buff up right now. So unfortunately we're not below 59% HP, so we won't get his extra stats. So I wonder how well he'll tank this normal here at the end. Just getting some more defensive stacks. Yeah, when we do transform into Tech Vegito, he will be a little bit weak since I barely got any supers with the Goku. At least he won't die though. They're at 47 now. $36. Let's see, this is the one for getting 7 key. Then if we get another one, it should be the hidden potential one. Oh, the hidden potential super. Alright, Kaioken Goku, let's see what you do here. 20. It'd probably be closer to 20, maybe 22, 23 million. If we were below 59% HP. Yeah, he took a lot of damage from that normal. Yeah, he really needs to be below 59% HP. So I think we can probably just go ahead and go for the kill here. Yeah, we can play all these animations. Alright, so we can just go ahead and collect our win here. Yeah, he's a very interesting unit. Well, I can't say too much, but I do think he's good. I think having those, like, bonuses that it gives for being at, like, 59% HP or lower do help him out there. I mean, As you saw, we did have him in slot 3. We were above the 59%. He took 359,000, but while we were below that HP threshold, he did double-digit tank those normals, and that was without their 40% buff though, so we do have to be mindful of that. But overall, yeah, he's pretty good. Just a nice support unit that will be able to tank some hits, only if you're below the HP threshold. Now, obviously, if you've been playing the game a lot longer than I have, you more than likely are going to have more nukes, and he's more than likely going to be link level 10 for you, so he'll perform a lot better for you than he did for me. Now, I could have took him on Universe Reps, but we would not have been able to clear any of the events. That, like, any post-10th anniversary event, we would not have been able to clear with Universe Reps. That team is just so bad now. And all these counters here should finish him off. Yeah, he's dead. I will say this doesn't get old though, just seeing these counters just kill the boss, do millions of damage. And we barely stacked any attack on them too. Oh, Gotenks is gonna kill him. Alright, Gotenks, get the finishing blow. And the Super Kamehameha. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this showcase of the Super EZA AGL Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku. We saw him outside of slot 3. We saw him inside of slot 3 without the bonuses that he gets here. You know, just with the damage reduction and the attack being below 59% HP. Yeah. He'll be a lot better once he's below the 59% HP threshold, but the good thing about these bonuses that he gets, as long as you get to 59% HP or below, you will get the bonuses up. You don't have to be that HP going into the turn. It just, as long as you get there during the turn, he'll get these. As you kind of saw there, he took some damage from the normals, but once we got lower and lower HP, he were able to tank those normals better. And the 2-turn support is pretty good. So yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. And as usual, until next time.